This is what my life is like as a GWC student. Every morning I always get over delayed from waking up because I couldn't sleep until 4 or 3 a.m. I often have to wear my sleeping clothes, but I always wear my regular clothes whenever a new day starts. Then I just wake up and sit still for no apparent reason. Kinda feels like I'm dazed or confused, or maybe it's because I'm living in the Matrix. Then it was time for me to get ready. I come from the bizarre world universe, so this is the accurate way of me for brushing my teeth. But before I get ready for class, I spend all day long in my room just playing 24/7 of Fall Guys on my phone. I love playing Fall Guys.
No, I don't want to get killed. I want to join the leaderboard. Come on.
It wasn't until I realized I was officially late for class.
Oh, crap, I'm late.
It was like a 1-hour drive to school. I get highly unconscious whenever I'm on the road. I should have taken B.R.Y.A.N at first. Now the moment I arrive, I usually sit down and wait for a moment and think about what's next. And the only way I can think about it is playing more Fall Guys. No one thought this was a great school policy. Then it was time for me to get to my first class. The moment I arrive at the learning center, I always get consciously lost to which direction I should go. There are so many directions in this hall that I don't know which way to go. Afterwards, it's time for me to head to my first class. And by the way, this school is very public, so there's no right to yell or shout. By the time I arrive to my first class, I usually sneak out on the side of the door to see if I give a little peek on if the teacher's here or not. Sometimes I tend to hear some of their animals' thoughts.
And so, children, George Washington led the revolution largely because...
Class was unfortunately very boring for me because I always get overboard on a new topic they give out each year. After class, I began to have a first break for a minute, so I decided to play more Fall Guys on the way out. Usually I'm on a little diet because I look pretty fat, so the best way to do it is to serve myself with low whole wheat bread and a ham and cheese sandwich. If I decide to roll back with white bread, I'm gonna get anxiety attack. If I do, I'll lose all my energy and run out of steam. Just before the next class starts, I always like to look at the art gallery and see all the past work of artists. Well, past students here at GWC Art that have worked on a range of homage of 3D art. Oh dear, this one looks like it still needs painted. I've hardly recognized these faces. Not this one from Barbie. Now it's time for my next class, and again, I always get lost on which way I should go. It always happens whenever I'm walking into a different direction. I should have installed a GPS app on my phone. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's upstairs or downstairs. But in this case, it's downstairs. I'm a digital art major, but drawing class is very hard for me. I almost have like 20/20 vision in my eyes, and it was very complicated for me to draw these 2D patterns. Like that one, and that one, and a little bit of that one. But what I like to draw that is off topic, Disney princesses out of context. Now that class is over, as a part of my daily ritual, I'd like to find time to sit outdoors and find a perfect comfortable spot that is not part of nature. I usually calm my nerves by practicing the ancient art of meditation.
Now, I have one more special thing to show you all. I hope Activision does not find out, but I, Santa, have got my hands on a turbo jetpack. You'll see it here on the Skylander Boy and Girl YouTube channel first. Are you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
It was very peaceful until I hear a beaming red light from some person's car, which happened to be my mother's. Finally, I just arrived home. The only stress-free zone I can only rely on. My room. As a part of like being a Golden West student, I always have to work.
We're on
Work,
the 5th floor
work,
of the
work.
Museum of Modern Art.
A lot of
looking at
homework.
Demoiselle d'Avignon by
Consciously
Pablo
that I
Picasso.
never wanted to do.
Picasso's a Spanish artist, but he's in Paris.
So how do I get over with that?
The title translates
Play
to
more
The
Fall
Young
Guys.
Ladies of Avignon.
Which refers to a street that's not in fact associated with prostitution.
Finally, when the day ends, I take a quick shower, get into my jammies, get my bed ready so I could go to sleep. And I don't even notice, every night I always do more meditation to calm my nerves down for the next day.
I'm so glad I didn't lose. Stop using your hands. You guys gotta move forward. You gotta ride. You gotta lean back on. Lean back. No, you're touching.
I can't lift him! His ass is on me!
We're doing good.
Hold your arms around him! Hold your arms around him! Pull him forward!
And that is the life of me as a GWC student. You can think to myself as I'm a really smart guy. No, I'm not really smart. The other jerks are. Mostly they're all adults that are in their 30s, not in their 20s. College is actually for all ages, not for 20-year-olds. What were they thinking? I don't even want to try a senior program when I get older. You like bread? I like bread. I like whole wheat bread, not white bread.